Welcome to DentonRadio.com, powered in part by Classic of Denton. All right, everybody, we are live on DentonRadio.com with the folks from the Frank Buck Zoo and their animal friends right here on DentonRadio.com. Tonight, we are live in the Discover Denton Welcome Center, broadcasting live on the glass. When we get done here, we are going to be out there in the center with all of you guys so that you can see the animals and all that good stuff and get to learn a little bit more about these guys. So thanks very much for being in the studio tonight, y'all.
Absolutely. Thanks for having us back. So this is Tolly, and you can see he's very awake right now.
Yes.
And he is walking around. So he is an armadillo. He is actually what we call a three-banded armadillo from Brazil. And so that he can actually roll up. Can you show him how you can roll up into a ball? He says, no. I want to see the people. I want to see the people. Could you show him how? He's perfectly designed so that he can actually close up his entire carapace and protect all of his soft parts.
Wow.
And our native armadillos are much larger than this. They're more of a brown coloration as opposed to this yellow that the Brazilian three-banded armadillo is. So the smaller, different color, and then they're able to roll up into a tight little ball. There he's actually showing you how he's perfectly designed to tuck everything inside to protect himself from a predator. Of course, this is about dinner time for him. He's looking around. He's what we would call an insectivore. And actually, one of the things that they eat most readily is things like grubs and also fire ants.
Wow.
So they're really pretty handy critters to have around, although like our armadillos found here in Texas, people don't really like it whenever they tear up the landscaping and that sort of thing. They do a great job actually reforesting areas where they're found in South America, because not only do they eat the grubs, but they also aerate the soil and then also fertilize it as well. So, yeah, it works out pretty well. So this is Tolly, and Tolly is a three-banded armadillo.
Yeah, if you turn him around there, you can see very cleverly named.
1, 2, 3 bands.
There you go.
Of course, in Texas, you know what our armadillos are
called. It's really inventive. 9-banded
armadillos.
Oh, very nice.
Guess how many bands they have?
9?
9 bands. Well, check this out. Biggest armadillo in the world can weigh like 70 pounds.
Whoa.
You know what it's called?
The 70-pound armadillo?
Not that. That's might as well be.
The giant armadillo.
Giant armadillo. The only armadillo that got a halfway decent name is the smallest armadillo in the world. They kind of went a little crazy with it, actually.
Was it the small armadillo?
No, it's called the pink fairy armadillo. It sounds like a Pokemon that turns into a fire-breathing dragon, you know.
These guys were actually the mascot for the World Cup games.
Really?
Yeah.
Too cool.
Yeah. So,
Awesome.
because I can roll into a ball.
A similar shape.
Very nice, very nice.
So he's just going to tool around here on his. You notice he's actually has really, really long claws there.
Yeah, I noticed. It's a little intimidating.
So it's like he's walking around on stilts, but actually it helps him to dig into the ground very quickly to find those insects that he wants to eat.
Very cool.
So, and then Dave has also brought with an American alligator.
I love it.
Yeah, this is Izod here. You know, a lot of people don't know that alligators are found right here in North Texas.
Okay.
I know he's wanting to know. It's like, how did the eagle end up as the mascot? It's like the mean green. I mean,
smart.
Not that they're mean, but you know, that's just kind of reputation
Makes
that comes along with them.
Makes a lot of sense.
But yeah, there's actually about 500,000 American alligators in Texas.
Well, I could have gone my whole life without knowing that, but I still appreciate the information.
But it's actually kind of cool. I mean, these are amazing predators. So this guy right here is about a year old.
Okay.
And he's got about 200 pounds of crushing power in his jaws.
Wow.
That's about equal to a human bite, right?
Okay.
So an animal this small, that's pretty impressive.
Yeah, no kidding.
Alligators don't stop growing. The biggest alligator they know of was about 19 feet long and weighed 1,000 pounds.
Wow.
So they estimate that an alligator that size has between 3,000 and 4,000 pounds of crushing power in their jaws.
Smoke.
Basically what that means is that if an alligator that size got a hold of something, you'd have to be strong enough to lift like a car off the ground to pry their jaws apart. So it's pretty impressive. And it's actually kind of interesting because a university studied armadillo armor, and they discovered that the armadillo armor, the design and shape of all those little armor, can actually take about 3,000 pounds of crushing power.
Wow.
So I don't know if armadillos were specifically built to protect themselves from alligators or crocodiles, but it just works out that way, yeah.
I like it. Armadillo versus alligator. I dig it.
Yeah, well, not exactly predator prey directly, Texas and South America, but certainly the ones that live up here. The American alligator is just an amazing predator. They're an apex predator, so this is like a polar bear.
Okay.
A shark.
So this is like
tiger.
Top of the food chain.
No bigger predator in Texas than the American alligator.
Wow.
And
cool.
As impressive as these guys look, they're even more amazing is the way they're built for hunting. So alligators are built for hunting in the water, but they can run like 30 miles an hour on land.
Really?
Yeah. So if you think about it, Usain Bolt, fastest man alive.
Yeah.
He was, I think, just around 27 miles an hour. Right. So an alligator can run faster than a human. Right. Yeah, wow. As long as that human's not being chased by an alligator, then I think that adds a few miles an hour. So
I'll go at least 33 if I have a big one behind me.
But that's only for about 20 meters. So Usain Bolt, he doesn't even get kicking in until like 60 meters anyways. So he's not winning the 100-meter dash. They can hold their breath for like 2 hours. Wow. Which is amazing. They sink below the water. They just simply gone. They can pretty much swim across any lake. Reservoir in North Texas here. No problem at all. There's really not very many of them up in this part of Texas, though. Wow. They just started hanging out here more when we have all these nice, reservoirs, deep water. They can stick here year-round now.
Oh, great. Wonderful. Well, very, very cool, though. And what was his name again?
This is Izod. He's like Izod 3. So I don't know if the kids probably don't know what Izod that refers to, but I see a few nods out there, people my age that might remember that was the logo for a company at one point. You had the little alligator on there. Yep, that was an Izod, right? So,
very nice.
So, yeah, he's a stylish. Oh, look at now he's starting to check things out there.
There you go.
Because the armadillo is trying to upstage everything that's going on. He's like, it's time to get down and run around.
Well, he's trying to hit 30. He's like, I can do it too.
This is my time of night.
Yeah.
If he gets down running, I think, everyone's fascinated. He gets down running even as small as he is. People start moving. Yeah.
I love it. Well, we'll let him do a foot race later and we'll settle this whole thing. Well, super, super cool, guys. So anybody that doesn't know, you guys are from the Frank Buck Zoo, just down the road, Denton Zoo. You've gotten some amazing, amazing attractions in y'all's area. Some great, this is just a small sampling of everything to come. And I've said this every time y'all are here with us, that Frank Buck Zoo is probably the most beautiful zoo out there. You've got some amazing landscaping. It's just a really, really great experience to go check out, especially for spring break, if you're still looking for activities that you need to go do. But give everybody a little rundown about Frank Buck Zoo, some of the things that make you guys special, some of the stuff you guys have coming up, all that good stuff.
Yeah, well, one of the things we have coming up, well, we actually celebrated this week. We celebrated Frank Buck's birthday. Wow. Technically, it's actually tomorrow, but we just couldn't wait. And we had 3,287 people out on Frank Buck's birthday. Yeah, a ballpark.
I like it.
Anyway, so we've been really busy this week with spring break, and the weather's been gorgeous. The other thing is we have a brand new male giraffe that has joined our female out on the savannah. Cool. So we're super excited about that. We have now I think the alligator is upstaging us now. He's making some little baby noises there. You hear that?
Can we hear it?
Did you hear that?
Aw, cute. If y'all can't hear it at home, it's pretty stinking adorable.
and he's going to sleep while he's doing it. He's singing himself to sleep.
Alligator dreams.
So basically, we've been super busy this week, but what we have coming up is on Saturday before Easter, so the 30th.
Okay.
Yes, because Easter's the 31st this year.
Easter is the 1st.
Oh, is the 1st? Okay, so then Saturday is the 31st then. Okay. And we're going to be having our annual egg roll hunt, basically, at the zoo. And so people can register online for that. It's a good time. It's a scramble. Like, we have over 3,000 eggs. Actually, I think we have about 4,000 eggs this year, and it's all over in about 5 minutes.
Wow.
We have like 4 different like hunt areas, age group areas, but they pick stuff up pretty quickly.
That's awesome.
And then when it's a good when the weather's great, then it's a great time to like come through and see the animals.
Yeah.
So
that's awesome.
Lots of fun stuff. We're also I've brought some information to put out about our summer camps as well.
Great.
And we're doing interviews for our teen volunteer program as well.
Fantastic.
So we're getting all geared up for our summer programs, right, Tolly?
Loving it.
And these guys are some of the animal ambassadors that you might see in some of our programs out at the zoo.
Super, super cool. Well, guys, you've got to check out the
go?
Frank Buck Zoo. It's
He's
as
super
good as
shy.
it gets. Yeah, no kidding. And again, we are coming at you live from the Discover Denton Welcome Center here at 111 West Hickory Street. If you would like to meet these animals and the alligator and the armadillo, you can come on down to the Discover Denton Welcome Center at 111 West Hickory Street. And we're going to be here hanging out for a little while longer so that you guys can check out the animals and get to know a little bit more about the Frank Buck Zoo. Anything else we want to touch on before we close up, guys?
I don't think so. Just come on out and see us. It's pretty weather.
And after the animals hang around, because there's always music down here, too, which
Yeah.
is one of my favorite things about coming down to the square.
Love it. It's a beautiful night here on the square. We're also going to have Free Beer Friday happening here pretty soon for anybody 21 and up. And lots of great activities and music and fun stuff happening tonight. So thank you guys again for being on with us. We always do appreciate it, guys. This is DentonRadio.com coming at you live. We're going to jump back into the music, and we will see you guys well, hopefully here in just a little while. And come and see us at 111 West Hickory Street. Go ahead and take us out there, Mr. Producer. Well, thank you for tuning in. We hope you enjoyed the show. Be sure to check out DentonRadio.com for new Denton artists and where they're playing next. While you're surfing the internet, make sure you check out our friends Classic of Denton at ClassicofDenton.com.